Welcome back, everybody. We are at the start of the 2025 season, and something I want to show you real quickly, which I was, huh. All right, this is odd. So I was just looking at this the other day, and initially we were projected for 100 wins, which I thought was a little ridiculous. This kind of goes more in line with what I thought the projections would be, but considering considering where I thought we were at, that actually goes in line. But um, where did I see this then? Let's see. Preseason predict. No, this is it. Okay, yeah, it had a simulation where Aaron Ashby was one of the best pitchers in baseball, and we had Addison Barger with like a 140 WRC plus. Obviously, doesn't show that here, but it would be somewhere in that ballpark. But um, this is kind of more in line with what I thought the projections would say. Although I'm excited about our team regardless. So let's just take you to where we're at real quickly. Let me go to and show you some of our international signings. Our top international signing was Edgar Fonseca. Um, I want to get a scouting report on, but obviously, if he lives up to the potential with this bat, he's going to be an impact player in the big leagues. He's probably the best prospect we signed. Signed him for 970,000. I think in our case, I wanted to go more for quantity than quality, just because we need people in the farm system to be able to um, run an effective organization. Um, so we also signed Juan Cornell for 1.5 million. Obviously, another crazy good bat. Although that might have been last year. That was last year, I believe. Yeah, 2024. Okay, disregard that. Um, these guys we got in the Dodgers trade for Nick Ahmed. Nelson Andrade, I think we signed him for, yeah, 140,000, but decent prospect. To get him for 140K, I'm very happy with that. Let's go to. I'm curious why more guys aren't popping up as. So I know we signed Luis Luna, who I think is going to be a speed demon. Strategy for guys like this, I want them being aggressive. I don't care about them making base running mistakes in the, you know, early minors. Um, Marcel Battisti, we're going to have him at second base, although he could be kind of a utility guy. I like him for the price we got him at, 330,000. We definitely signed these two guys. No, not Bolivar. It was Alfredo Aguilar, and we signed him for 270,000. And decent enough bat, good arm. If this range pops up a little bit, he could pick it a little bit at third base. But um, yeah, like I said, we didn't do too much in the international free agent pool, but I feel like we got a good quantity, uh, some good players into the system. We're still ranked 30th out of 32, and that it's not helped by the fact that our number 2 overall pick decided to go play basketball. So just a quick little update on the international free agents. Now to our major league team. This is the roster. Uh, these are the opening lineups to start. We got Julian starting back at first base. Jose Ramirez DHing for now. Um, Alec Burleson, the big league hitter, hitting third. Addison Barger, so he had quite the talent change over the offseason. He is now looking like he's going to be a stud. Um, in the initial preseason predictions, they had him being a monster this year. So we locked him up. We got him through his age 32 season. Is it a bit aggressive? Absolutely. But am I hoping that this turns into a Braves-esque contract? Yes. And do I think it could? Yeah. If we have a second baseman that's a 130, 140 WRC plus, and we lock him up for 65 million over 7 years, yeah, I'm going to do that 10 times out of 10. Tyler O'Neill batting fifth. Hopefully, could run into a couple in our ballpark. Ryan McMahon temporarily playing third. He's a good enough defender to stick there, but we'll mess around a little bit. Adames at short, Bader center, Trevino behind the dish, and then I'm excited to have Kennedy Corona hit and lead off against lefties. I mean, these batting stats have got him in the Rule 5 draft. I don't see a world where we give him up this season. So, yeah, I'm going to use him. And then mostly the same guys. David VR in at DH instead of Burleson, just platoon splits. Yeah. Now, on to the pitching side of things. Max Fried is going to be our ace. And then we got Pinzen Hark, who we've scouted up, down, up, down, up, down. He's going to start at least the beginning of the season. While Montes is on the 60-day IL. He'll come back in June or July, but Hark is going to be there for us. Ashby, in the initial simulation, he was like one of the best pitchers in baseball for the preseason prediction. Now, obviously not that, but we just need him to be a 3. We don't need anything special from him. Hugo Villalobos, I don't care what the 40-40 ratings say. I mean, these are good enough to start ratings. The stamina is good enough to start. He's projected as a starter. I think he's going to be an above average 4 starter for us. And then the 5 spot might move around. Right now it's Morahone. Had a great year last year. And then we have a stable of guys in the pen. Moran, Abreu. Actually, it should be Giovanni Moran. But Pete Fairbanks, Jojo Romero, I don't think allowed a run in spring training. Excited to have him. A lot of lefties, but usually it's the opposite problem. So I'm curious to see what this pen looks like this season. And yeah, I mean that's essentially gonna be it for now. I mean, Cody Schreier, he regressed a little bit in terms of his potential, but he's knocking on the door to the big leagues. I'm trying to think if there's any other major developments. DJ Hers, he's going to starting in Double-A, but I feel like he could be a guy that's up and moves to the pen for us pretty quickly. Tolentino is a guy a lot of teams wanted. We're kind of just waiting for him to break out. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I mean, some of these guys are going to start in AAA. I was real excited when it said we were going to go 162. Didn't believe it, but yeah, I think 79. I mean, we were one of the best teams in spring training. We went 27-2, I believe. And once again, we will square off against the Texas Rangers. Yeah, Frankie Montes out 2 to 3 months. And so why don't we just get right into it? Let's get right into. Let's just double check. This is just me targeting some guys in the upcoming draft. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing any major news. All right, yeah, let's get into opening day game 1, and then we will go from there. Alrighty. So we got Burleson, in the 3-hole, Freed, like I just talked about. They have DeGrom back on the bump. Same thing as game one, year one. Uh, Great team the Texas Rangers got. So Justin Foscue, the Mississippi State product for former first round pick, looks like he's going to be a bat to contend with. And they got 5'8" Willie Calhoun at first base. All right. Yeah. I mean, Willie can smash, so, but not as much as the rest of these guys in the lineup. So let's get to it. Okay. We're going to spin around real quick. Got Edward Julian in the box. Starting opening day, season 2, Nashville Stars. And it's going to be a ground out up to the shaded, up the middle to the shaded Corey Seager, not the shifted. One down. Oh, I just half inning, but could have predicted that DeGrom was gonna get us 1, 2, 3. Okay, Freed starts out well. Ground ball to first. Nice play by Julian, and now we got left on left, Freed and Seager. And it looks like a fly out to Burleson and right. Okay, I want to see the Barger at bat, and then from there I'm going to fast forward to about the 4th. Nice job. 4th inning. 1-0 Texas. How did they score? Looks like single, stolen base, ground ball moved them over. They not? Nope, they didn't score that. They just scored. Okay. Bellinger stole, and Josh Young drove him in. Alrighty. So let's see if Jose Ramirez can get back to 2018 form. I mean, that's looking like him. Extra base hit. Off to Grom. We get the 4th started. Burleson. Another one. Channeling my inner DJ Khaled there. There we go. Tie ball game. Addison Barger. Nice. And that's why you give the guy $65 million. 2-run homer off to Grom. What are his ratings like this year? Oh, I mean, the stuff is really coming down, I guess. So this was like 97 and 99 last year. And so he's down a few ticks. He is older, but I mean, he's still going to be a good pitcher. Base hit for O'Neill. It's coming together. I like it. McMahon. Strike 3. And Adames. Adames channeling his inner Nick Ahmed. Hopefully Bader can beat this out. He does. Trevino, we just need you to put up a fight. I'm going to take a pitch with him. Okay, ball 1. I'm going to take another one. Ball 2. Okay. Frozen. I'm just going to, hopefully it's ball 4. There we go. Back to the top of the order. Julian. It's okay. Okay, scored 3 runs. Freed's at 44. I'm actually going to go to the 6th. 6-4. Lot has happened. What happened? Adolis Garcia, 3-run bomb. Harrison Bader. McMahon. Burleson. Okay, lot going on. I'll skip this half inning. Go to Freed until runner in scoring position. Got out of that inning. Great to see. I'm going to fast forward through this half inning, and he's at 100 pitches. We are going to go to one of our many lefties. We're going to go to Jojo Romero because he had an amazing spring. I am going to fast forward through this inning. Great. Alcantara's still doing it. Bottom of the 8th. I'll let him go this hitter. I'll let JoJo pitch to Foscue, which might have been a mistake. It's okay. We got lefties galore. Let's see how Jacobson does, which I love. He's got the 70 stuff, 70 movement. I like this quite a bit. The only thing he doesn't have is control, and he does walk him. So the 0-2 to Semyon, strike 3, and now Willie Calhoun, strike 3. Jonah Heim, can he get through this guy unscathed? He cannot. That is a base hit, and 1 run will score. It's a 6-5 ball game. I'm going to leave him out there for Bellinger. Beautiful. We are up 1 going into the 9th. If we get any here, that's insurance. I'm just going to leave it to it. Okay. We are now going to Brian Abreu, the closer, the stopper, whatever you want to call him. They are pinch hitting with Wes Caff. Good bat. It's a good bat. Interesting. Okay. Strike 3. Now we got to get through Seager. He does a lot of damage. Base hit. Adolis Garcia. 4. Foscue to revisit the mound. Feels fresh. Okay. I'm going to stick with our guy. Double play. Let's go. And we win 6-5 in game 1. Great start for the Stars in season number 2. Very solid start for Max, at least until the at least until the 6th inning. Don't want him to have a 6 ERA all year, but shout out to the Rule 5 pick, Jacobson. Shout out to Brian Abreu for getting that double play. Shout out to Addison Barger for the 2-run bomb. Very excited about his contract. And, I'm excited about this 2025 season. Obviously we got pretty lucky last year, but if we keep winning games in this fashion, I think we can, repeat and maybe do something special this year, maybe get a little bit further towards our goal of winning a World Series with an expansion team. So that's going to do it for this week's video. Next week, we'll probably get a little bit closer to the draft. Might not get all the way through May, but we'll at least be into May, and we will see how the Stars are doing. But great win against the Grom, game 1. Hoping to repeat as AL South champions. Alrighty, take care, everyone.